If you remember Joy Giovanni for any reason, then it's likely because in 2004 she took part in that year's Diva Search competition. And while she wouldn't win there, she obviously impressed the right people enough because after it was over, she'd be offered a contract anyway. Sadly though, being a good bikini model didn't necessarily mean you were going to be good on a wrestling show. And the limitations the Boston native had in this area quickly became apparent when, upon debuting on the November 18, 2004 episode of SmackDown as a massage therapist, she failed to get over in any meaningful way. Sure, Giovanni did have her fans. However, she never seemed to stand out amongst the other women on the roster at the time that could perform in the ring as well as take part in Divas segments. Yes, the Diva Search contestant was only going to go so far, with the limits to this apparently being her feud with Amy Weber. Why do we say this was the limit? Well, because not many fans could find a reason to get excited about a feud between these two, especially when so much of it revolved around bad backstage skits on account of the fact that neither of them were actual wrestlers, and so they couldn't be expected to keep live audiences' attention in the ring. Even when great performers like Kurt Angle fell into the orbit of the whole thing, this did nothing to spark any kind of fan interest. Rather, all it did was bring the Olympic hero down rather than rise Joy Giovanni up. And so it was then that wrestling was not going to be a long-term thing for the woman from Boston. No, it was only going to be a brief dalliance, one which ultimately came to an end when she was cut from her contract in July of 2005. Yes, it's true that Joy Giovanni did make a brief return at WrestleMania 25 as part of the Miss WrestleMania 25 Diva Battle Royal, but the less said about that, the better.